Before we talk about numbers, let's understand one important thing. Battle tanks are not just machines. They represent a country's military doctrine, defense strategy, and historical experience in warfare. Some nations focus heavily on armored forces, while others invest more in air power, navy, or advanced technology. Today, we will explore which countries have the most battle tanks, which countries have the fewest, and why having more tanks does not always mean being the strongest military power. Let's start with the countries that operate the largest number of battle tanks in the world. At the top of the list is Russia. Russia operates the largest tank fleet in the world with thousands of main battle tanks. These include older Soviet-era models, as well as more modern versions. Russia's tank strategy comes from its Cold War doctrine, where massive ground forces were essential for large-scale land warfare. Even today, armored units play a central role in Russia's military planning. Next is the United States. The United States has fewer tanks than Russia, but quality and technology are the key differences. The U.S. primarily operates the M1 Abrams main battle tank, which is considered one of the most advanced tanks ever built. Instead of focusing on quantity, the U.S. military emphasizes air superiority, precision strikes, and joint operations with infantry, drones, and aircraft. China is another major tank operating nation. China has rapidly modernized its armored forces over the last 2 decades. While it still maintains a large number of tanks, China is gradually replacing older models with newer, more advanced designs. This reflects China's broader military modernization strategy. India also maintains a significant number of battle tanks. Due to its geographic situation and regional security concerns, India relies heavily on armored forces. Indian tanks are designed to operate in diverse environments, from deserts to mountainous terrain. Now let's talk about countries with moderate tank numbers. Nations like South Korea, Pakistan, Turkey, and Iran operate several hundred tanks each. These countries use tanks mainly for regional defense rather than global power projection. Their armored forces are structured to respond quickly to nearby threats rather than large overseas operations. European countries such as Germany, France, and the United Kingdom operate fewer tanks than they did during the Cold War. Modern European militaries focus more on mobility, technology, and multinational cooperation through alliances like NATO. As a result, they maintain smaller but highly trained and well-equipped armored units. Now let's move to the other end of the spectrum. Which countries have the fewest battle tanks? Some countries operate only a handful of tanks, sometimes fewer than 20. These are usually small nations or island countries that do not face large land-based threats. Their defense strategies rely more on diplomacy, international partnerships, or naval and air defense. Countries with very limited tank numbers often focus on peacekeeping missions rather than large-scale combat. For them, maintaining a large armored force would be expensive and unnecessary. Interestingly, there are also countries with no battle tanks at all. These nations rely entirely on allies for defense or have chosen to prioritize economic development over military expansion. Now here is a very important point. Having more tanks does not automatically mean a stronger military. Modern warfare depends on many factors. Air power, intelligence, cyber capabilities, training, logistics, and technology all play crucial roles. A smaller, well-trained armored force supported by advanced aircraft and drones can outperform a larger but outdated tank fleet. Another key factor is terrain. Tanks are extremely powerful on open land, but in mountains, forests, or urban environments, their effectiveness can be limited. That is why many modern militaries are rethinking how tanks are used on the battlefield. So what is the real takeaway? Tanks are still important, but they are no longer the only measure of military strength. Countries today aim for balance, combining armored units with air, naval, and technological power. Understanding tank numbers helps us understand military priorities, but true power comes from strategy, coordination, and innovation. If you enjoy learning about military technology, global defense strategies, and fascinating facts about our world, make sure to subscribe to this channel for more educational videos like this.